Alright, Madden Bible Nation, Sgibs back here. We're here to show you the Baltimore Ravens depth chart for the defensive squad. A couple things to note here. Tom Zbikowski for right now is going to be our starting strong safety with his 88 speed. But once the Ravens get the roster update and Barrett comes into town, we're going to want to utilize him and put him at strong safety because he's got a lot of speed. He'll be able to fill in this role. If you don't want him there, if you're afraid that he's not physical enough, Zbikowski is probably your best option. Backing him up is Dewan Landry. We really wish Dewan Landry had some more hit power. He kind of really never developed into a strong safety for Madden purposes, but hopefully later down the road he might develop more into a more dynamic player in Madden. Free safety, no doubt, we have Ed Reed. Guy's a ball hawk, easily one of the best free safeties, best user players in the game. Dewan Landry, we have him backing him up. Cornerbacks, we're looking at Dominique Foxworth. Ledarious Webb is our 2 spot, and our boy Fabian Washington in the nickel spot. We're going to want to utilize him a lot in the blitzing game. Off the other edge, we have Chris Carr, who just as fast. He's got 94 acceleration, which we can really take advantage of that with his 91 speed. So this is one of those Madden studs, one of those Madden gems that you'd like to find on your roster. The 5th spot, again, we probably don't want to get Dewan Landry in the field too much, so if we have to, he'll be there. Linebacking core, we have our outside linebacker, Terrell Suggs. He's 2-year experience here. He's 86 speed and 91 acceleration, so he'll be able to keep up with some backs. One of the big things about the Ravens is they have a lot of linebacker depth and a lot of speed, so we can really be able to play some type of 4-3 along those lines and really still be able to defend maybe a 5-wide receiver set because of the speed that they have at the linebacking core. Backing him up is Jameel McLean. He's another dynamic guy. Another behind him is Daniel Ellerbe. Middle linebacker, none other than Ray Lewis. Backing up him, Jarrett Johnson. Ellerbe and McLean round up the middle linebacking group. Left outside linebacker, Antoine Barnes, and his 86 speed, 92 acceleration. So once again, we'll be able to defend the running backs out of the backfield, which we gotta love. Defensive tackle, this is what I'm really excited about, because if you want to stop the run, this might be one of the best squads to stop the run in the entire game. Haley Nagata, beast, not much really need to say about him. Terrence Cody, he's a rookie from Alabama, 97 strength, 42 speed isn't what we care about, but he has a 97 block shedding, along with Nagata's 98 block shedding. Cody and Nagata make a very scary defensive tackle duo. If we come out in a goal line set, though, we're going to have Nagata, Cody, Price, and Kelly Gregg all in the field, and that, my friends, is what you would call a lot of beef. There's so much man meat right here, it's ridiculous. You're going to be able to plug the hole, plug the run, have your linebackers shoot through, and have no worries with stopping the run. Defensive end, we have Terrell Suggs starting at one spot, and the other spot is Sergio Kindell. We already went over them in our player versus player comparison, so you know what they bring to the table. Let's take a look and show you some of the couple plays that we really like to take advantage of in the Baltimore Ravens playbook. One of my favorite formations in the game, nickel odd split. It's in the Baltimore playbook. I really love the cover 3. We'll show you why. It's a different cover 3, but it has great zone coverage out of these cover 3. So the first thing I like to do is called bump and run, which is triangle down, and then man align, which is triangle right. Next move I like to do is spread my defensive line, which is L1 up, and I like to crash my defensive line L1 down. So that we get a crash like this, and then a move off of that is I hit R1 right, which blitzes my inside middle linebacker here. I put him on the edge. Our next step, I blitz down our right defensive end, right of the screen defensive end, Kindell, and then I go over to other side, our Gooden here, and I put him on a defensive end, contain. Next, my next spot is I fake Ray Lewis as a user blitz right in the middle, A-gap blitz, and I come in here with Ed Reed, and again I fake the user blitz with Ed Reed over the middle of the field. So right now I'm feinting the blitz with Ray Lewis and Ed Reed. You also take a look at what I did on the left side of the field. I'm also having the ability of showing that I can bring pressure from the left side of the field as well. I also, on the right side, you can see I have the ability to bring pressure on the right side, as well as in the middle. So that's what's important here, is because we're showing the offense that we can bring pressure from virtually any spot on the field that we want. So for them, it's going to be very tough for them to key in where the pressure is coming from. So for right now, we'll run the play. We'll show you what it looks like once we run it. We're trying to bring pressure off the right edge here. And pressure got in, not as fast as we wanted it to, but we'll take a look at it. Here we are. The halfback chipped. The tight end chipped our blitzer. Let's try and set that up again. Okay. And that's what we were looking for. Although pressure didn't get in like we wanted to because this halfback keeps chipping him. That's what we were looking to do. We'll show you one more time. And here it is again. That's what we were looking for. Completed the pass, but what we were looking for is the pressure to come off the edge. And as you can see, the pressure does come off the edge free. The guard did recover, but hey, sometimes that's the name of the game. Let's show you the A-gap pressure we can bring here. So again, we're going to set it up to look exactly the same. Again, exactly the same. But this time, we're bringing pressure down the A-gap, and what we're doing is we're going to stay offset a little bit with our free safety, and we're going to look to user blitz down the middle of the field. When they call hike, they might expect pressure off the right edge. What happens is the guy leaks in, and we can get pressure over the middle of the field. That's what's really important, is that one ability right there. So we'll show you that real quick, and then we'll call it a wrap for today's show. There's the pressure. We faked it off the right. Pressure came in. I'm Sgibs, show number 21. It is not your den, folks. It is not even my den, but it is the Mad Den. We'll see you tomorrow. Show number 22.